Hi everyone, in this video I'll be teaching you how to enable the use of Jio Meet, how to download it, and what are the features that we get, and what actually differs it from Zoom, the application that also gives the same facility. And this is new to the market, and it is to be called as the Made in India application. And how better this application can be, let's watch in this video. So first of all, I went on to Google and I searched for Jio Meet, which was supposed to be very easy on my mobile phones, like it's easily available on Google Play. But on a regular basis, when you're into meetings, it's preferred to be in PC. So I searched for a Jio Meet, and this is the page that opened up, and you can easily download it. So by clicking on this link here and pressing on download on Windows, so you can see that a particular software here has been downloaded, and I have to press on it and proceed. So you can press on install here, and that's how you can see after the installation and dialog box states to run app as well as finish. As of now, I'll be pressing on finish. So you can see that I am going to open the Jio Meet, and it's going to look like this. So when you open, so you'll be thinking, what's the difference between a Zoom and this? It has the same user interface, and even the new meeting join, schedules, share screen, and everything is completely similar. So you don't have to learn as of something new while you're using Jio Meet, as Zoom and this remains to be completely similar. And I don't think you have to take a special session in order to take and learn Jio Meet, because this is similar. And you can see top hand, you can see same options like home, chat, meetings, contact, settings, and help. So this is completely same. This is completely same, and I would like to show you how to schedule a meeting. It's completely same, and first of all, you can change the topic. It's there in Zoom as well, and I would like to give it discussion and schedule a meeting at 5:30 here. And you can see the difference of Zoom and this is Zoom. You have a max of 40 minutes if you're using it for completely free. If you're a premium user of Zoom, there are features for you to use it for hours. But as I'm comparing it for free, Zoom restricts you for a meeting for a max of 40 minutes, but Geo is opened up for giving a free call of max of 23 hours and 45 minutes. That's great. That's great. I think the same ideology that he has used to destroy the telecom competitors by calling the people and giving them SIM cards for free, this is again going to be a big threat to its competitors like Zoom. And you can see rest of the things remains to be same. You can keep a reminder here. This is a similar feature is available in Zoom as well, and there are advanced options here like enable waiting rooms. I'm going to enable it. Like allow join before host, mute participants on entry, don't allow guest users. So pretty much similar, but I would say that Zoom has a bit more options as compared to this, and I'm going to schedule it. So this is something new in Jio Meet, wherein it reminds you to copy the invitation to call the other participants, but in Zoom you cannot see any dialog box like this appearing onto your screen. What you have to do is, after scheduling, going back to the meetings and copy the invitation from there and reaching out to the people. And I think this is something new that I have found, and so I have copied it from here, and let me go to my WhatsApp and try copying it. So you can see that I've copied it here. So it's gonna be interesting. So while copying, you can see that I have start time, I have end time, the link here, and the meeting ID and password. So overall similar to the copy, and you can see I'll go back to the meetings. That this is the meeting that we had scheduled, so I'm going to start it. Okay, so the interface again after entering into the meeting remains to be similar, but I can find that the options like mute, stop video participants are a bit smaller as compared to Zoom. It's like pretty much smaller as compared to Zoom, and but it's visible. It's completely visible, and you can see that the video is not switched on because I'm using it for recording my YouTube video. So probably because of that, it's not enabling the video as of now. And you can see there is a mute and unmute option, stop video option, and rest remains to be same. Like you have participants option here, you can go and check on it. So next you have chat option, which is I'm gonna type hi, but there is an add-on feature in Jio Meet which says hi and you can edit the text. That's pretty much new. You can see I can bold it and send. So you can see the difference. Low, like I can edit it, and this is something new to Jio Meet. And when I come to share screen, you can see that anything that you have already minimized in your desktop, same like Zoom, you can share it here. You can see that I've started sharing it here. So like in Zoom, you can see that there is a top, like on the top there is an option called stop sharing, but here box has been set apart at the like you can drag it anywhere, but when I started sharing my screen, it was dragged automatically towards my left hand corner. But in this case you can see an option here, so you will have to press here in order to stop sharing. And there is something called self view. Self view is nothing but if at all your video is on, you can switch to the cameras. Like if probably in your mobile phones you can see that you can actually switch the back and the front camera, which is something new. And also you can see in Zoom you will have to double click in order to make it full screen, and double click again in order to bring back to the normal screen. But in this case you have an option here which is the full screen, so you can come back to the normal screen and you can go back to the full screen. So it's like you can press an option here. So this is also something new, but what lacks here is a record button. So if at all your meeting is going on and you want to record your session, I don't find an option here. I don't know if at all by settings I will be able to enable it, but let's go back there also and check it. So for the teachers who will be recording the sessions, so this can be a disadvantage for you. But let me tell you, there are several other softwares which allow like record your screen, and that can be helpful because the major advantage that we can see here, like it is giving you the entire session for free and you can conduct it for hours. And as you know that if you are going through a meeting and it stops after 40 minutes, it's going to disturb the participants as well as the host. So in this case it will keep your meetings in a complete flow, and it's not gonna disturb the meeting. It's gonna make it completely better and in a flow. If you are not a premium customer of Zoom, I would always prefer you to use Jio Meet, as it's completely free and it will not disturb you by ending the meeting by after 40 seconds like Zoom does. So this is something that can be done, but when it comes to recording of the session, I think it lacks. Geo lacks there, and I'm completely not sure if in the settings option it's available, but I would also check that. But the softwares can there are softwares which can enable you to record your screens. I think if you add on that here, it is completely packed and same, and you have a major advantage of using it for hours without any interruption and completely for free. So I would like to give you, like, you have an information button here which will completely tell you about the invitation URL, then the password and the meeting ID. So it's same like Zoom. And when you come back and you go to the help text, like a question mark option here, that is the help button, and you can see that uh, it on my browser URL, like a website has been opened which will like actually redirect you how to how to use my, like what are the various inquiries that I will have, and I can get answers here. You can see like the first question is how can I download Jio Meet app. So you can see that there is an app, there is an complete option here. So it can assist you with some of your queries. So I'm gonna stop it and end the meeting here. So end the meeting also remains to have same options like end meeting for all, leave the meeting and cancel. It's same like Zoom here. So I'm gonna do end meeting for all. So that's how it's gonna be, and you can see that there is an option of settings. I'm gonna check what all is available in my settings option, and you can see that there is a general option here. So you can see only 4 options. That's all. So Zoom has like multiple options to enable and disable, but Geo, I think just because they have started, they have kept it very limited. So you can see like the option is enter full screen automatically when starting or joining a meeting. Ask me to confirm when I leave a meeting. Use composite layout. Enable poor connection warning. So you have video. So if at all you want to switch to your external cameras, you have options here. Then audio, you can test here, as well as you can keep the volume updated. And this is the profile. If at all you wish to edit your profile by adding on to a picture or changing the email address or something, you can actually do it here. And rest is the same. Rest remains to be the same, and you also have a help option here. So when I go back to my home, so I prefer, like I would like to say that though GeoMeet lacks at as compared to Zoom, the major advantage that it has is you can continue a meeting for hours and it will not disturb you while you are into a meeting. And whereas Zoom is completely equipped and updated as compared to GeoMeet, it has recording buttons and it can give you several options for enabling and disabling. So I think Zoom is a bit more advanced as compared to GeoMeet, but when it comes to the usage, when it's free, Geo has an advantage of giving you free meetings for hours, whereas Zoom lacks at it. And I have been into several meetings and I've seen that it completely disturbs an entire session if the call gets, like the meeting gets end after 40 minutes and you have to rejoin, etc. That is a bit disturbing. But in this case, you can keep it in a flow, and there are advantages as well as disadvantages when we compare it with Zoom. But I think just for a start and to be called as made in India application, um, I think this is completely good for a start. And I would also request the Geo management to upgrade it so that we have a bit more options for a meeting. And I think that can give a tight competition. As of now, they are actually entering the market and they are gathering the audience. But adding on to a bit more options can actually give you a bit more participants, a bit more people using it. And that's all from my side. I think if you're uh, new to meetings and if you are not aware about Zoom, you can actually click on to the link above and check on to Zoom. My Zoom video is uploaded. And if you are new to Geo Meet, I think this video was uh, completely to tell you how to use Geo Meet, how to download it. And I think this was helpful for you, and you can imagine from your side which is better for you, and you can use accordingly. I'm not supporting one brand or something. I preferred, like at some situations Zoom was better. And when we talk about the meeting and the hours, when it's free, I think Geo stands better than Zoom. So it's completely on you which you want to choose and which you want to completely ignore, depending on you. Both are competitors, and Zoom has been having an experience of, I think, months or years, but Geo is completely new and people are learning about it. I think by the fraction of time we enter into like next month or in the coming months, I think Geo will upgrade to bringing up new options and facilities. I think that will be the time when we can actually compare both of them and then talk about. As for new, Geo Meet has completely satisfied me, and I think this is a good initiative from the tech giants from India, and I think we all should support it from our side, and wishing the best for it. And thank you for watching this video, and I think I was able to give you a glance of how Jio Meet works, and I think this video is useful for you. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel for informations like this, and please give your love by liking the video and commenting on it. If you have any doubts, don't hesitate to comment so that I can solve it from my side with my ability and knowledge, and I'll be very happy to do so. So thank you for watching. Meet you in the next video. Thank you.